Nothing in life is given, while everything in life is earned. That is one value I personally have learned while in this exceptional program called Year Up. I hope you all feel welcome because now I'm here to tell you the dream of a better future is over. My name is DeNisha Gammage, and the message I want to relay to all of you is that the dream of a better future is over. We're here. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. As my class members walk across this stage today, you will see young adults who are living proof that dreams don't just come true. We are all trying to stay on the path to success, which is guaranteed not to always be easy. Nor is it the same for everyone. No matter how hard you try, you cannot follow another's path identically. You have to make and follow your own. My tumultuous path to success started in 2008. After graduating from high school, I tried to follow my mother's footsteps to Grambling State University. Grambling was going to be my alma mater as well. Excessive partying and overindulgence in socializing led me to drop out and move to Los Angeles. I felt as though my straight path had met unexpected curves. Attempting to realign myself with success, I enrolled in Long Beach City College. But by this time, I had acclimated myself to the roller coaster that was a lack of focus. I thought that I was content with my non-committal self. I dropped out again and moved back to Richmond. I tried enrolling in community college one more time. I was on a straight path for about 3 months before old habits returned and I dropped out once more. I'm still not sure to this day why I couldn't stay in college. It could be excessive partying or simply a lack of focus. But I made the decision that maybe college wasn't for me. If Abraham Lincoln can become president of the United States with only 1 year of formal schooling, I knew I could at least become a mayor. I did have some college experience. Since I wasn't in school, I had to get a job. I started working at Walmart. It was a good job. It paid a couple of pennies over minimum wage, so I was happy. I assumed that my path had officially started going straight again. I worked here for about a year when my mother told me about this program called Year Up. I was hesitant to look into the program because I felt I was finally doing something with my life. Not anyone can get hired at Walmart. I was finally on the straight and narrow. My mother, who is a teacher and college graduate, felt as though I was not reaching my maximum potential. I have to take a moment to thank my mother for not holding me to those low expectations I set for myself, but pushing me. I attended a group information session and thought that maybe Year Up could be a better place for me. I applied and was accepted to Year Up Bay Area. When you walk into the doors at Year Up, you can feel the love and respect that everyone has for one another. This program was different than what I was used to when it came to college classes. When you take a college class, you are simply a student, a stranger to everyone around you. However, during the beginning of the first week of the program, we all walked in as strangers, but miraculously, by the end, we were transformed. We walked in as friends and family. I think back to phone calls with Majoria about the homework for that night, and conversations with Sandy when I felt my strength was faltering.
Yep.
This was one of the main differences between Year Up classes and regular college classes. At Year Up, you're part of a group, a team, a family, and we all have one goal in common. We are all trying to find our paths to success. We continue walking side by side, motivating each other by saying, "You can do it," and just a little bit further. There was not just a me or an I anymore. There was a we. After completing the first 5 months, I earned an internship at Salesforce.com. Along with me, I had Karen, Valencia, Brian, Devon, Jim, Brianna, and Rosmi. We became a family within a family. I think back to Brianna and I instant messaging each other almost every morning. And Karen and I were almost joined at the hip, literally. We sat right next to each other. She was my right hand, and I was her left. I was lucky enough to have John Chow as a manager. He had no idea that I was coming or what I can do. I still remember the very first project he gave me. He came up to my desk and said, "I'm not sure if it's possible, but I want you to create a report in Salesforce that shows how many hours each team member worked on every task in every sprint starting the beginning of the year. Can you do it?" Of course, I said yes. I had only been on the team for about a day or two, so I had no idea who the team members were, what a task was, or what in the world a sprint was. However, I made that report. Some say the goal of an internship is to get hired. I think the goal of the internship is to learn. Learn what you want to do and what you don't. What you like and what you don't. I need to thank my entire family for supporting me this year. They have all been a big part of my support system. I also have to give a special thanks to Brian Johnson and Suzanne DiBianca for mentoring me and whipping me into mental shape. They have pushed me past the limits I set for myself. I also want to thank Jennifer Jessup, Ebony Frelix, and Pooja Diapora for all of the support they have given me. I want to thank Beth Milwid for helping me in any way I needed, especially my resume, which I bought copies of just in case. I lastly want to thank all of the Year Up staff for everything they have taught me, all the support they gave me, and lastly, all the infractions they allowed me to earn. I stand before you today as a proud graduate and college student. I decided for myself that it was time for a change. I started college on January 14th, 2013. Year Up allowed me to prove to myself that I can do anything I put my mind to. I can succeed. And I'm standing before you a changed woman, a woman who knows what she wants and isn't afraid to reach for the stars. Buddha said, "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." If we all focus our energy on what we want to see happen later on, things around us will just get worse. How can we dream of a better future with negativity surrounding us in the present? How? We step up and we make a change. First within ourselves, then by helping others. Class 8 is here today to walk across this stage as proof of the change we have made in our lives. Some of us have been homeless, some of us have been abused, and some of us have been afraid to reach for the stars. In spite of it all, we are walking across this stage showing everyone that regardless of our origins, our backgrounds, our challenges, and preconceived notions about our capabilities, we are on a path to success. This is not our last day exemplifying that change for others to come. We will continue to make our dreams come true with the help of each other and the help of every willing person we meet. That person could be you. Whether you are the CIO of a Fortune 500 company, a teacher, a friend, a parent, I challenge you all to stop dreaming of a better future. Here we are. Believe in us. Invest in us. We are ready to blaze the path toward roles as CEOs, founders of nonprofit organizations, IT professionals, teachers, architects, leaders of a better future once dreamed of, and now found. So ready or not,
here we go!